Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Al Nassr versus Al Fateh. All right, let's get into this as we go along. We're going to assume they're on the counter. He is very, very wide, creating width so he can stretch the defense. But let's just play it on. Okay, he has the ball and he's in so much space. And then I don't know if he's trying to play an offside. I really don't know what he's doing here. I don't know because when I was watching, he does the funniest thing. I mean, he can see he's the furthest man, and he's trying to play an offside line, right? And then look at what he does. He turns around, and then he stops. But yet, okay, this might have actually worked. Let's bring it back here. So as the pass is being played, his teammate is here. All right, so we'll try to draw a line from the time the pass is made. Mm. All right, so we're going to assume this is where he. All right, so because you've seen he's touching the ball, but we don't know if this is the time it leaves his foot. And then now let's pull out our offside. Oh, sorry, it's not this one, it's this one. So the line is here, right? This is our offside offside flag. And you know what? This might have worked. It might have worked if only his teammate was also, involved or was trying to read what was happening. But boom, maybe. He okay, maybe, yeah, maybe I was a bit too harsh. Maybe, yeah, maybe. But fortunately enough, boom, yeah, I think he is called. Maybe is he called for offside? I don't think so. No, I don't think Mane was called for offside because look at this. This was the chance. I think he should be scoring that because he just aims it at the goalkeeper. To be honest. Let's head on to the next goal of the match. All right, ball is coming high from Joao Felix. I have. Oh, sorry. There's about three players on Ronaldo, and then Joao Felix brings the ball down, and then they practically have the freedom to do whatever they want to do. You have three players here. You have another bundle of three players here. So it makes me question, where is the midfield or the players that are supposed to be tracking back? I don't know, stuff like that. Because there's way too much space on these, is it zone 14, the box? Sorry, there's the D. There's way too much space. Joao Felix brings it down. And then it's how slow everyone is to react. Okay, at this point, Ronaldo is offside. No need to worry about him that much. He's definitely offside. And then there's still three people that are here waiting. I mean, I don't know, there's not much pressure on the ball. And then again, they don't have a lot of people because there's only seven players here. I wonder where the other three are. And then he passes it back to Joao Felix. I think it's one of those whereby you underestimate someone because they probably didn't think he would be able to score from here. But he does. He really does score from there. And then look as Joao Felix is receiving the ball, look how slow they are to pressure. And then like, I know he's in the middle. But I don't know. It feels like someone could rush out more, especially him. Who could be in the best position to rush out because he could probably cover for, him in case the pass is played there. But it's just so weird how this goal happens. He gets it right. Has all the time to take a touch and start turning. And even if he didn't shoot, he is so open. Could have been an easy ball to him, and he's definitely onside. His feet are on the line. His feet are not on the line, and he's a few steps back. So he is offside. I mean, he is onside. He would have played it to him. He goes there, pass it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets his goal. But like, it's just so easy. It's weird because there's absolutely no pressure on Joao Felix, and he can hit them. He really is enjoying life in the Saudi Pro League. So this is the other angle, and I think it was one of those goals that had a lot of dip. Because look at the goalkeeper. It just goes like the goalkeeper is about. It's like it's about to reach it, but just that dip, whereby it just gets right under the crossbar and it goes in. All right. Let's go somewhere here. We do a next goal of the match. And I think it's been noted how João Felix looks a lot like Kaká. This is another. It is here. Oh, sorry, just a few frames, right? So once again, the same situation. And funny enough, Ronaldo scores a wonder goal from somewhat a similar position. But once again, you could put a blanket over them and then put them to sleep. Because like it's weird. Because no one is actually in a good position to pressure him anyway. Let's look at where he gets the ball from. Somewhere here. All right, so okay, somewhere. That was a good striker. All right, so I don't know why they are so deep because there should have at least been someone trying, to at least try to intercept that. Not intercept, but just try to go for a block. He doesn't even rush out. He's not rushing out. This is Ronaldo. He might be old, but he has a wonder of a right foot. Look at how slow he is. No, no, he's like, no, no, it's just Ronaldo. He hits it. That's a good save from the goalkeeper, but this miss. I mean, okay, here's the thing. It's one of those things whereby, yes, it's offside, but he didn't know it was offside. He didn't know it was offside. Mm, he didn't know it was offside, but still, we should be putting those in. Whenever you're taking a strike, don't even assume you're offside. Just score because, yeah, I mean, he is offside definitely, but he should be bagging it in. And Ronaldo, don't worry, you'll get to see his wonderful, wonderful goal. Long ball, high line. I really wonder how he had. Uh, okay, a long ball, something so simple, but it can expose so much. Here he goes. Oh, my bad. I actually thought that was the, anyway. Anywho, all right. So long ball. Now the way okay, that's, I really don't know how he found himself in all this space, right? And then you can see no intention to go to the ball. His mind is, I have to go to the goal. I have to. He's not going to go to the ball because look at the way he's running. At that point, I think he's also assumed it's way too far, so he's just going to go to the goal. He, at least, okay, I can see he was trying to make a tackle. Boom, keeper saves it, and then he heads right to goal. But this is a long ball, and then he finishes it off. That's the thing about standing on the line. Like, it doesn't always work out, really, because a bubbly ball, or even just you losing your balance, and boom, it's in the back of the net. And then let's head on to see the other angle of the goal that was scored. Not the goal, but the way the goal was put in. Because the keeper does great to come out. But now that's a particular scenario where he goes on the line, but as the ball, okay, it's a bubbly ball, and I don't know if it goes underneath his foot. I don't really know what happens. Internet was loading, so and it's still loading. Oh my goodness me. Apologize for the inconvenience of shareable network. It's brought to you by Zambian network providers. Anyway, we're still waiting. All right, so yeah, you see that? It bubbled. I think that's what helps it because see, boom, and yeah. If that ball was played flat, he definitely gets something towards it, or he is able to get that out of the way. But since it's bobbling, just goes under right, just goes right above his foot and then goes into the back of the net. It's one of them ones. And this is the Ronaldo wonder goal. So maybe we see it here first. Okay, let's just enjoy it. We enjoy it from here, and then we'll analyze later. He gets it here. The wonder goal. Boom. This internet is crazy. It is really annoying because I will have to be a bit slower. Not really a bit slower, but I'm just gonna have to go through things slightly more because we're waiting for it to continue loading. Come on, please finish loading. The people are waiting to see. Well, that is a great one to strike. But then shot is taken somewhere around. Is it here? Look how many people are around. There are about four people, but unfortunately, no one was close enough to get the block. At least he tried something, but this is definitely a golazo. Okay, let's just push forward then. So we can just analyze this somewhere here, because this is one of the best angles they do give of the goal. I just really don't know why my internet is acting up like this. It's been loading for a while. Okay, thank you, finally. So, okay, so Ronaldo's about to receive. What about? Okay, he's receiving the ball. I don't know why I said he's about to receive the ball. No, Starbucks is a sponsor. The big man. Boys play to Ronaldo. Um, He should be quicker. He can definitely he can be quicker because yeah, he's pressuring the ball, but the angle that he's at, he one touch and then Ronaldo is gone. That's all I can say. Because if he goes, then Ronaldo he can go. Ronaldo can go. So he's in the best position to go and mark him. And then what he can do is that he runs towards his behind. That sounds weird. I mean, he runs behind him so that he can cover him in case Ronaldo gets past him. But he's slow to rush out, number one. He should be on the other side. And then look what maybe it's because Mane also makes a run. He also creates some of that space because he's also trying, at this point, he's also trying to intercept the pass. But he covers it. His teammate is covering that. Now you leave yourself at the worst possible point, but actually, this is actually good because in case he gets beaten, his teammate can immediately rush out. Let's see what happens. And then, my goodness, why? Because if he just continues to stand where he was standing, Ronaldo doesn't. If the shot probably gets blocked. Why does he do that? There's also some very funny defending that happens in the Saudi Pro League sometimes. Because he has no reason, just here, just stand there. If he's here, Ronaldo probably doesn't score because immediately the ball goes like that, he can probably go to block it. And then he's practically telling Ronaldo to shoot. Because why are you going? Why? Why are you going that deep? Because Mane is already offside. Why? He practically tells Ronaldo to shoot. That's what he's done. And then he shoots. And that is a wonder goal. That is a golazo. And then another one went by. Crazy amount of depth. That's a lovely goal. But that's why did you give Ronaldo all that space? You know the man is dangerous. Yeah, the goalkeeper got a bit of a touch, but yeah, that was not enough. That one had a lot of power. Yeah, but he practically tells Ronaldo to go and shoot if we're being honest. Because why did he drop so deep? I'm also talking like this so that we can wait for the internet to connect. Why? Yeah, because he's practically telling Ronaldo to shoot once he stands like that. Let me just press play. Maybe that will help it out or something. I don't really know. There's some funny defending happening in this league. Yeah, go anyway. Well, yeah, this is with Joao Felix. So it starts from here. Um, he gets the ball and then he's pushing forward, right? And then you have about two players. So he's supposed to be moving there. Because by the time maybe the ball reaches here, he'll be there so that he can, actually cover. So he should be running very, very quickly. And he's not running very quickly. Reason why I'm saying he has to get ahead because the assumption is that his teammate will be get he his teammate won't be able to defend against Joao Felix because he's striking back. And it's one of them ones whereby Joao Felix is a really good dribbler, and then his position, because his shoulders are facing that way, and he is facing this way, so he's probably going to be off balance when trying to go for the ball. And then Joao Felix, just like that, he turns himself. Yeah, Joao Felix does do a bit, just do a bit of trickery. Just shows him I'm going to go like this, then I'm going to go like that. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe. If you know, you know. I don't know. Internet has been horrible. Come on, I'm just trying to do some match analysis. Yeah, but he should really, his teammate really should be rushing to help his teammate. He really should be because he's not in the best of positions, and he could easily go and cover for that space that Joao Felix is about to occupy. He really, really can do that easily. Oh, I just pressed something else. Yeah, because yeah, he could, and then he stops. He should have just rushed forward so that it prevents that. And then boom, he falls over and Joao Felix scores. And then this is a really good angle because look at this, look at it, look at this. Mm, each any one of them can just rush forward. By rush forward, run as quick as you can. Try and get slightly further forward than him so that you just act as cover. And then look at here. Well, look at what Joao Felix does. We'll pause and play, pause and play. And then there, that's where he gets taken out because as he turns his body, he turned his body. He was tracking back, he turns his body, and at that point, Joao Felix realizes the space is there. And look at how he drags the ball just slightly away from him. He falls over because at that point, he's gone. and then puts it in the back of the net. Yeah, so this part here, look at how it just slightly lifts it. Yeah, no need to make it touch the ground. Just lifts it slightly so that it gets past the goalkeeper. Network, please don't stress me out. Please don't stress me out. That's a good finish. Let's head on to the next goal of the match. Let's head on to the next goal of the match. Let's head on to the next goal of the match. Let's head on to the next goal of the match. We are just waiting a bit for network. But Joao Felix, it really is strange that he's playing at Saudi, especially considering the fact that about 6 years ago he was considered the next big thing. All right, so Ronaldo is running down the wing. The man is committed. He takes that look. He's checking to see if there's any of his teammates coming through. He's here. He's running, but he can see him. We can see his head is turning. He sees that he's also approaching the ball. Let's play and see what happens next. All right, so Ronaldo runs all the way down the line. He plays it first time. Quickly, and fortunately enough, number 33, he checked. He made sure to see who was next to him or near him. He knows there's someone next to him, so he rushes towards to get that. But now, this is the part that frustrates me. He has the ball, and then look at what he ends up doing. Boom. I think technically not that sound. That's what I'm going to say based on my opinion. Look, here he gets it. He could actually turn. He would turn from here, but boom, he takes that first touch. It gets away from him. So now he's chasing the ball. He tries to get another touch, but goes with the wrong foot because if he goes with the left, he can protect the ball with the other side of his body. If he goes with the right, he could probably get it and use his body to defend the ball. And then at that point, he's just lost it. Boom, and he gets the ball back from him. Does a little turn, but now this guy is the one that frustrates me. Pressure the ball is right there. The ball is right there. This is where the ball is! Exclamation mark. The ball. Get the ball. And then look at what he does. Let's even put a box so that we can see what he does. He is the closest to the ball. He can get that. He's also in the best angle to attack that ball. Look at what he does. Nothing. He watches him take that pass. Could have easily cut that out, but he doesn't. He just watches him. And then the ball arrives to Coleman. And then at this point, the defender does the job for Coleman because number one, he doesn't go to pressure the ball. Number two, he gives him the angle to shoot. And then Coleman just says, yes, thank you, and scores. And he also has the most assists in the Saudi Pro League currently. Because yeah, he could have easily gotten, but that touch, that step, boom, he's now chasing, and then you should have gotten rid of it, or either just get rid of it, or just try to pass it to his teammate first time rather than trying to do whatever he did, trying to run the ball down the line. But this guy, he frustrates me even more. He could have easily gone to pressure this. Look at this. He just he should have gone. He should have gone to pressure that pass. Goal. He does the work for the striker. He should be pushing out. He can definitely reach there quicker and try to block off that angle because he's practically telling Coman where to shoot. Even bend. Look at the way he's bending. Gives him that extra motivation. Or even bend a little so that it gets past me. Boom. That's a good strike. Who also thought Kingsley Coman would be playing in the Saudi Pro League? A lot of people have moved there. A lot. Let's head on to the next one. We're just waiting for this to load. Internet. Oh, yeah, that's a goal from Joao Felix, and who actually completes his hat trick. His second hat trick in the Saudi Pro League. All right, he's running. I think this is Kingsley Coman, and then now he just gets past him way too easily because he's running with him. Then I think foul him. If he's not on a card, he probably should have fouled him. He stops this whole attack, and then now you have a problem because as you can see, there's no pressure on him and everyone's striking back, which is probably the best thing to do because what's dangerous is the space. No need for anyone to try to go and get the ball from Coleman. He plays it very well. That's a good run for money. Should have just kept running. No need to get the ball there. As you can see, he tries to get it. He just gives up. He doesn't even try to stretch his foot. He just gives up. Probably should have continued running. He's probably tired. Goalkeeper comes out very well, forces money one side. And then here, yeah, the goalkeeper does very, very, very well. Man on the line probably did well just in case Mane decided to try and take a shot. But now Mane, he shoots. Oh, he even yeah. The man on the line did great. He did very well. He blocks that shot, and then the deflection lands to Joao Felix, and then he hits him, and he scored the exact. This was the exact way he scored his other hat trick last time. So boom, and then at least he rushes out. But now this is the mistake that he makes because as Joao Felix is about to hit the ball, look at his body. You see that he turns. Look at his body. You see he turns. So as he's turning. Let's say, for example, this is his, okay, this is just for illustration purposes only. His chest, arms, yeah, this is just for illustration purposes, right? Yeah, so that's him. So now if he turns and then now it's from his shoulder, mm, shoulder, arms are down by his side. We even draw some fingers. You've seen he covers more area. He doesn't. So him turning just makes his body smaller. And then the way it deflects off him, yeah, it's funny how Joao Felix scored because he scored a similar goal last time he scored a hat trick. Yeah, but it's one of those ones. It's that's all I can say. It's one of those ones. Otherwise, great match. And then Joao Felix finding very good form in the Saudi Pro League. And funny enough, they kept on panning to iShow Speed. And then I was watching a video where iShow Speed was celebrating the match with the fans. Great win for Nassr, 5 wins out of 5. Ronaldo won the goal, and everyone seems to be extremely happy. Otherwise, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.